Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you watched my video yesterday, it was my 100th video, and I did my top 10 video games of all time. Please check that out. It is way too long. That being said, this was a crazy month. I have a ton of stuff to show off, if you hopefully saw the thumbnail before you clicked on it. This month was a little unique because for the first time, I went to a flea market. I live pretty much on the border of Illinois and Wisconsin, and right across the border into Wisconsin, there's a big flea market up there that I'd never been to, and I made out like a bandit. It was awesome. I'm definitely going to go back there. I picked up a bunch of stuff there, a bunch of other stuff that I shouldn't have spent money on, but I did. So I'm going to show you everything now. Hopefully you guys enjoy. First thing, I'll do a couple of the bigger like peripheral stuff and then just get into the games. First thing I got is the this set, which is the remote wireless set for the Atari 2600. The box is, pretty good shape for how old it is. It's, little normal scuffs and scratches on cardboard. But the guy let me open this. The inside is immaculate. I don't think it was ever even used. The cardboard was like stiff around the controllers. Everything was pristine wrapped up. So I'm pretty sure this sat in somebody's basement, probably someone's grandma's basement for a long time and just never got used. It goes for about 50 online. He had it marked for 60, but he gave this to me for 50 bucks along with, I got 2 PlayStation 2 games and then this strategy guide for Final Fantasy X2. This one's a little roughed up. There's a couple scuffs. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't need strategy guides to be pristine. They're just super cool to have. So yeah, all that, this and 2 games for 50 bucks, I thought it was a pretty good deal. Only because this was in such good condition. I mean, I couldn't turn it down. What's funny though is I actually still don't have an Atari 2600. I haven't for a long time. I'm just waiting until I find a really good deal on one. I'm not in a rush to get one, even though I would like to have it. I'll get to it eventually. So yeah, that's the first 2 things I got. One other cool thing I picked up is this microphone that works with a lot of PS2 games. It has the plug-in for the PS2. I got this because I forget which game I got, but a bunch of people I'm in Discord with said that they would love for me to do a review of the game. I think I'm going to do one with my kids just for fun. I'm not going to seriously review a singing game, but it will be fun to kind of record that at some point and just laugh and have fun with it. But this was cool and it was cheap. I got this. I think it came with like 1 or 2 games for 10 bucks, so not a bad deal. This is pretty clean too. So for something that's as old as PS2, to get it in good condition, I'll take it. The next one probably, arguably, is the biggest pickup I had of the month. I walked into GameStop and they had this sitting there. I didn't think that was going to happen for quite some time, but they had it. So I had to spend the money. My wife doesn't know. I'm going to try to keep it that way. It is an Xbox Series X. I'm not a big Xbox guy. I've never owned an Xbox. Both of my boys have Xboxes in their rooms. They play, whatever they're playing. I've never had one. I'm excited to own one for the first time. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play it, but I had to pick it up when I saw it. So there we go. I have it now. It's still not open. It will be soon. Oh my god, it is heavy. Okay, let's get into the video games. So, like I said, I don't play Xbox. I do have a small collection of games, but I don't actively collect for them. I picked up a small stack. These were all from the flea market. I didn't pick them off eBay or anywhere like that. They were all at the flea market. They were $1 to $2 a piece. Okay, fine. They're all complete in box. They were all in decent condition. I will say one thing about the flea market. I think a lot of games have been sitting out for a while, probably during multiple days. So a lot of them were kind of like washed out. The people selling them, I'm sure they don't know how to take care of video games, but some of them that were, kind of more like washed out from the sun or just, I don't want to say damaged, but they just didn't look as nice. It was hard for me to pick those up when I know I can find a better condition looking one. So anyways, I got NFL Blitz 2002. I will never play this, just part of the collection. Frontline's Fuel of War. Don't know anything about this, but it looks cool. I got Batman 2, the Lego game. Not bad. Here's the Star Wars The Complete Saga. I think this one actually goes for a few bucks, maybe close to 10, but once again, got it for $1 or $2, so really hard to pass up. This last one's actually cool. This was $1. I remember that. It was even one of the cheaper ones. But it's Perfect Dark Zero, which is cool, but it has that slipcover, and this is a really nice steelbook with a cool picture. But it's cool to have the steelbook, and it actually has, on the inside, like the bonus disc and stuff. I don't know what's on the bonus disc. Now that I have an Xbox Series X, maybe I can check it out. But super cool, like really nice condition steelbook for $1. So how do you turn that down? The answer is you don't. So that's it for the Xbox. I will move on to Nintendo. So I host a Super Mario Kart tournament at my house every year. At least I did until COVID. I haven't done it now for 2 or 3. Has it been 3 years? Who knows what time is anymore. I don't even know what it is. But anyways, before I just had my original Mario Kart cassette, and we play that on a projector outside late at night. You know, we barbecue and have lots of people show up. It's always a lot of fun. But one of the biggest complaints I always get is nobody knows how to play Mario Kart, and so they don't want to do the tournament. Whatever. Anyway, so I have my original Kart. I have the Super Nintendo Classic, and that has Mario Kart on it. And I picked up another copy. It came with a little dust cover and the instruction manual. I think I got it for 25 or 30 bucks. I feel like that was about appropriate price. It wasn't a steal, but it was not overly priced at all. And this way I can set up, I have 2 CRT TVs, so I can set those both up so people can play during the party and practice. The tournament doesn't even mean anything. It's just for fun. But this way that people don't have an excuse. So I'm going to be able to do a pretty cool Mario Kart tournament setup. Okay, Nintendo. This just arrived about an hour before I sat down to film this. I ordered Xenoblade, the special edition. It didn't come in the special edition. It just came with this, but it's brand new. I actually ordered 2 copies because I got one for a buddy of mine. I got the emails at the same time that both were shipping. I only got 1 copy of the game, none of the rest of the special stuff. So I have no idea what's going on, when it's going to show up. But at least it's a start. I'm also right in the middle of playing the first Xenoblade game right now. So if I get around to this anytime, like according to my plan, should be like at the end of next year at this point. Hopefully sooner. We'll see. Here's a game. This is probably a stupid idea. I'm not going to say stupid. I'm never going to be able to play this. It's in Japanese. It's for the Famicom, which I don't own. And this is more so just for my SMT collection. This is the first SMT. Oh, that glare's bad. Sorry, guys. I absolutely love this artwork. I'm trying to find a full-size poster of just this right here. I just think it's super cool. I also like how they do their boxes over there. But this is complete in box, game manual, everything. And they even sent it in this nice plastic cover, which I need to order for the games I have in box, but I haven't done it yet. So super cool. All this, it was $30. So I feel like that's probably on the upper end that I would spend on something that I can't play and will never play. But to add it to the collection, it's just going to sit in this detail. Once again, if that's smart or not, that's your decision. I collect them. I thought this was awesome, so I saw it, couldn't turn it down. I'm super excited to just plop it right in there. So there you go. And then the last is just a stack of Wii games. I'll go through these fast. Most of them are just like shovelware, but I found them either at the flea market or I went to a Goodwill and stuff like that. A couple places. They were, all relatively cheap. So just show you what I got. Just Dance 2015. I don't do any of those games. The last ones I did was Dance Dance Revolution on the PS2 when you had the mats. And I used to play that in high school with my friends. I loved it. I was terrible, but I loved it, and it was fun. Here's Cabela's Adventure Camp. Yeah, I think this was $4 at Goodwill, and it actually is worth like double that. I didn't know Cabela's Adventure Camp was a thing, but apparently people buy it for $7, $8 online. All right. Here's one probably everyone's heard of, Carnival Games. I didn't own it. This one was another crazy one. Once again, it was $3.99 at Goodwill. I didn't think much of it. It sells for like $15 on eBay, so that's crazy. It's Bass Pro Shop's The Strike. So if you like fishing games, I couldn't tell you the last time I played a fishing game. It was probably Super Nintendo. Anyways, I got that. Here's, I love Legos, but I don't like Lego games, but I found Indiana Jones. Which one is this? The Original Adventures. So I don't know anything about it. That's a game my boys plop in once in a blue moon and then play for an hour and get bored. Here's, you can tell this one's like a little faded. This is one I picked up from the flea market. The Speed Racer. Yeah. Here's a cool one I found. $5. It was the Tomb Raider, the Anniversary. These are all complete with the manual, by the way, so I thought that was cool. These next ones are actually a pretty good find. I did find these at Goodwill. They were a little more like 20 bucks, but cool to add to the Wii collection. Mario Galaxy 2. This is complete with the manual. This is the selects, but I don't care for, like, the Wii is not a system I'm going to aggressively, like, collect certain things for, or, like, they have to be the originals. It's the Wii. I enjoy it. They're cheap games, so it's fun to collect. But this is a select of Super Paper Mario, or Super, yeah, I said it right. So that's cool. Here's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This is 2008 Beijing complete. I actually could not find the price on this, what it's worth. Once again, it was the same as Super Paper Mario and Galaxy 2. It was $20. So for those, I feel like $20 is pretty respectable. Like, I think that's like what they go for about. This one, I have no idea if it's worth that much or if I kind of got taken by Goodwill. Either way, I've never seen it before, so I just picked it up. Here's the Lego Harry Potter collection, years 1 through 4, and this actually has the the very first movie in it, along with the game, but it's got the first movie. And this was dirt cheap at Goodwill. I think it was another $4 fine, and I'm pretty sure it's worth more than that, so that's cool. Oh, and then the last one I got. This was from the flea market. It's a kart racer game. Obviously nowhere near a Mario Kart level quality, but it's Eminem Kart Racer. And if you see the tag on here, it's $5. I was like, okay. I'd already at that point picked up a ton of games from the flea market. So this is the only game that one of the vendors had. So I was like, kind of like, no, I don't think I'll get it. So I think I was with my son. We walked down a few more booths and I just looked online real quick. And I don't remember what it goes for now, but it's more than $5. I think it's like an $8 game on eBay. So I'm like, okay, you know what? $3 cheaper. We're here. Stupid, spend more money. So I gave my son a $5 bill. I'm like, hey, go back and grab the Mario or the Eminem Racer. So he comes back over and he hands me the game and he hands me $4. He's like, oh, the guy just said $1. So we got this complete in box for $1. So that was cool. I'm glad that I sent him back. So that's it for Nintendo. I am going to run out of space around me. Okay. So my goal every month is to pick up one Sega Genesis game complete in box to add to my Sega Genesis collection. I picked up, it looks like 8. So more than one. Show you what I got for Sega Genesis. I love the Sega Genesis still. It's a super fun system to collect for and play. I still play mine. So this is the only one I got from the flea market. You can tell it's like a little rough. There's some like water damage and it's a little faded. I don't know if that's going to show up on the camera, but not the greatest condition. But the game and the manual look pretty good. I actually I'm going to clean this up before I put it on the shelf with, some alcohol and cotton balls just to get it clean. But it was $5 at the flea market. A complete in box Genesis game, I'll probably always pick up for $5. So not bad. The next one. These were all from, I think the rest of these I got off eBay, either in a little, like small groups or individually. And I don't remember prices for a lot of them. But the first one I got is Balls. Who doesn't love Balls? That's stupid. It's not a great game, but it's not terrible. I don't know. Okay, I can't. Yeah, just move on. All right, I got Animaniacs. I've never played this game, but I used to love this show. It was awesome. And most games like this tend to be pretty good. I'm assuming this is just a platformer. That's what the pictures on the back look like, but this will be fun to pop in someday. It's also one of those type of games, because I grew up playing those type, that I catch on really quick, and I look really good in front of my boys, and then they're terrible, and I get to make fun of them. So that's fun. Next I got is Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. I remember this was dirt cheap I can't remember how much though. But I absolutely love the cover art. This is like the derpiest picture of Pac-Man I've ever seen. Like, who decided that was a good idea? Look how terrible that is. Why? But I love it. It's so good. So yeah, there's that. Here's F-22 Interceptor. Never played this one. I think there's like a lot of games like this. They were usually hard because the controls don't work the way you want them to. But we'll see. I'll put it in someday. This is I picked this up because was a big Bulls fan back in the day when they were, it was real basketball on TV. Bulls versus Lakers. That was a couple great teams back in the 90s. So yeah, I don't know anything about this one. My basketball experience with video games is pretty much either Double Dribble on the NES or the NBA Jam games. Those were what I played. But yeah, that's cool. Last two are actually, I don't want to say any of those aren't good, but these ones are more exciting. I did pick up Earthworm Jim. I did not have this. Very good looking copy, and I got it I always, keep looking for when I get a decent price online. I don't want to pay what they normally go for, just because I feel like if you're patient, you can always find one for like, 10, 15% less or more. Sometimes a lot more if you get lucky. And the last one, this was really cool for me. It's Dungeons Dragons game. I love games like this. There's some really good ones on the old systems. And they tend to not be as long as modern RPG type games, so I can actually find time to play them. So yeah, that's all the Sega games. Now I will get into the PlayStation. This is probably, the bulk of games if I haven't already shown enough. First is the Ps5 games. I got these on Amazon because there was some kind of sale. I don't remember what they called it. But there were a bunch of video games on sale. These were, one of them was 15, the other two were 20. So I got Plague Tale. This one's, the disc is loose in there, so that's a bummer. I'm gonna open it anyways, but still don't like it when the discs come loose. This is House of Ashes. I don't know anything about it, but the cover looks awesome. I'm assuming it's like a horror type game. So yeah, that'll be something fun to play. And then Back 4 Blood. A game I haven't played. I haven't heard the best things about it. I think this might have been the one that was 15. But get a PS5 game for 15 bucks brand new. We'll give it a shot. I also tend to have different tastes than other people. So that's okay. Okay, I'm working backwards. Yeah, sort of backwards now. Here's all the PS4 games I got. I found Mirror's Edge. I have never played any of these games, but I heard they are really good, and they look cool. And this was dirt cheap. I think with shipping off eBay was like $8. So, good price for me. And then the last, these 4 games I picked up in a bundle. They were all together. Someone told me I was going to start playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. And a buddy of mine said, you can't play that until you play Yakuza 0. So I started looking for Yakuza 0, and I found this bundle for only like $20 more than Yakuza 0 goes for by itself. So for that price, I felt like this was a steal. The first is Yakuza Remastered Collection. And then I got Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. That looks cool. And this one is like, it's got the cardboard insert, whatever. And then comes in this like awesome looking book type deal. Yeah, very cool. I like that it is like that. It's very neat. And then the one that I was told I have to get is Yakuza 0. So I'm going to start playing that after I play Xenoblade right now. And then Yakuza Kiwami. I don't know anything about the Yakuza series, guys. I'm just going to start getting into it. So, but anyways, picked up all 4 of these for, I think, around 50 bucks, which I feel's pretty good. All right. Now I'm not going to work backwards. I'm just going to go rando. The only PSP game I picked up is for Hot Shots Golf Open T. I don't collect for the PSP. I don't even buy games, but Hot Shots is one of the series I would like to collect every single game for. I think it's the best golfing series in video games. I do like the Mario Golf games, but Hot Shots, man, they're awesome. So I picked that up. I got Evil Zone. This is the only PS1 game I got. I love that art on the front. Very cool. I've never played this game. but I'm sure it's very PS1-esque. It's the back. Someday we'll give that a shot. And then PS3, once again, I don't really collect a lot for, but I picked up a lot this month, so excited about that. This one is Akiba's Trip, Undead and Undressed. I've heard mixed things about it, but it is made by Xseed, which is a company I like, and I think that artwork on the front's pretty cool. I found this today at a pawn shop, Mass Effect 3, it was $5. I got Uncharted Drake's Fortune, it was $5. This one I found for $4. It was Tomb Raider Underworld, and I think this is like supposed to be modeled off of the girl that played her in the most recent movies. Like a more realistic like body type. And I really like this cover art. I think it's pretty cool. So for another game for cheap, not bad. I picked up Sorcery. This was $5. And then I don't remember what I got these for, but they still weren't bad. And they're pretty good titles. Yakuza 4, so another one for that Yakuza collection. And then the original Darksiders. And I think this is an awesome cover. You can even see that like foil action going on there. Never played these games either, but if I'm correct, they're, yeah, like action style. I've heard good things, so yeah, someday I'll get around to it. I'm not going to make promises, but it could happen. And then I saved this section for last. These are my PS2 pickups for the month. Now, PS2 is a system I didn't intend originally to collect for it, but I'm really enjoying collecting for it. It's very nostalgic for me. And you can find good prices on a lot of the games. And I'm building quite a collection. I think with all the ones that I'm about to show you, I'm around 200, which is pretty good. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I got for them now. There's a lot of, I don't want to say crap because I enjoy collecting, but shovelware, not as exciting titles. I'm going to go through those first, and then I'll get to the better ones at the end. Sorry, here we go. This is the first stack. So with a lot of these, I'm not going to have a lot to talk about. I'm just going to kind of show you what they are. And then we'll get through this list here. Already at 20 minutes, so we'll see if anyone watches this far. This is Rebel Raiders Operation Nighthawk. By the way, these are all complete in box. That's the only way I'm going to buy a PS2 game. I don't want to have to worry about piecing it together later or spending more money, any of that. If I find a PS2 game, I'm only getting them complete. Here's original Rock Band. Here's ESPN International Track and Field. That's like a very boring looking cover. Like, there's just so much negative space for no reason. I don't know. Golden Compass, great books, terrible movie. The show on Amazon's awesome. If you haven't watched that, you should do that one. Here's Guitar Hero 2. Gun. That was a good game. Here's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I've never played any of the Harry Potter games. I actually liked the books when they came out. The movies were fine, but I never played the games. Here's Dragon's Rage. That's cool. Hard Hitter Tennis. I was a tennis player, so I like trying out tennis games. It looks terrible. I'm sure it is. Okay, here's Jumper, Griffith's story. So I actually really like this movie. I don't think anyone liked it, and I really did. And I heard that you have to play this game in order to get... It's an actual, like, canonical sequel or prequel or whatever it is, but it is actually connected to the movie, which is very cool. So hopefully one day I will play that from start to finish. Here's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. These are, like, super cheap. You can find all those, you know, Grand Theft Auto games. I'm getting a lot of Cabela stuff in Big Bass Pro Shop, apparently. This is Cabela Big Game Hunter 2005 Adventures with a cool big old grizzly bear on it. This one will actually be fun to pull again someday. Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gottlieb collection. So just a bunch of, I'm guessing, pinball tables you can pull up and play on. I'm not a huge virtual pinball player fan. I'd rather actually play a pinball machine, but that's cool to add to the collection. Here's Fantastic Four. I can't say, do we call this the good version of the movie? Because the newer one was bad, but they were all bad. I don't know. Found it cheap. I wish they were good. I really want a good Fantastic Four movie. Just hasn't happened. Okay, so this is funny. I found this on eBay late one night. It was super cheap. It was like 99 cents plus shipping, so like $6, $7. I got it because this girl, this is World Poker Tour, and this girl on the cover here, back in college, I had a huge crush on her. I just thought she was gorgeous, so I found this and I just bought it just because she's on the cover. I probably will never play it. So I bought that one. I swear to God, the next day I was on eBay again, and this was listed for 99 cents plus shipping, but it's sealed. So I'm like, okay, I'll just bid on it, see if anyone else says. Nobody bid on it, of course, because who wants a poker game for the PS2? This is a World Championship Poker 2 with Howard Lederer, and it's sealed. So, yeah, I'll probably never unseal it. I won't play those games, but whatever, it's cool. I got Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Awesome to add those. Here's Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I do like the cover. I wish I would say I'd go back and play that, but I don't need to go back and play that to get like a army simulation or battle simulation, because there's so many better ones on modern systems. So that's, purely for the collection. Same with SOCOM 3. Oh, did I not hold that up right? Once again, won't get around to it. Here's Sega Sports NFL 2K2. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder. I don't know if that's as good as the SSX games or not. I'm not sure. Here's one I can utilize the microphone for. It is SingStar Pop, with some very enthusiastic looking people on the cover. So there we go with that. Okay, that's stack one. Let's see if keep that out of the way. All right, so these do start to get better towards the end of this pile, and then the next pile's even better. I actually took the time to arrange them to just keep getting them better and better. Okay, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Here's one of the, it's like a collection of demos. It's Jam Pack Volume 15. I don't know how long any of the demos are on it, but it's cool. I think I found that one at the flea market. Here's Buzz Jr. Jungle Party. I don't have those buzzers, so we will probably never play that unless I find those for cheap. Here's one called Dark Summit. And I don't know anything about this, but if you fight on a snowboard, I am all about it. But I don't know if you actually do that or if it's just racing. I don't know what it is. Here's one I found at the flea market and I started laughing. But it was $1, so yeah, why not? It's Britney's Dance Beat with a very 1990s looking Britney Spears on the cover. So there you go. Here's a cool one. It's the Atari Anthology collection right there. X Squad. Don't know anything about it, but it has very PS1 looking character designs on the front. Cool looking cover. Here's Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Avatar The Last Airbender. That was a cool cartoon. The live action movie sucked. I've never played this game, but it actually looks pretty cool. Like, it looks more cel-shaded graphics. So I think it'll boil down to if it plays decently, if the game can hold up at all. Here is Soldier of Fortune Gold Edition. It has new multiplayer maps. I wonder who's still playing multiplayer on this game. Don't you have to have like a certain kind of external modem to even get on with the PS2 online? I don't know. Splashdown. Awesome. Those games are stupid, but I love them. I'm the, Wave Runner type games. Here's Splashdown Rides Gone Wild. Yeah, look at that. It's like a cool sequel. And look at the difference. They went from like the realistic to like clearly like cartoony. So I don't know what the deal is. They look the same, except Splashdown Rides Gone Wild, it looks like it has real dinosaurs in it. I don't know. We'll see about that one. Speaking of snowboards, here's SSX Tricky. I got to clean this one up. It's got stickers galore all over it. But this was another flea market find for, $2-ish, $3 maybe. I don't know, but hard to turn those down for that kind of price. Not having to pay shipping and eBay fees, it's hard to turn down. Here's Tetris Worlds. If you don't know what Tetris is, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. Thrillville. I'm assuming you just get to, it's a simulator. I'm assuming you get to, no, mini games. You don't even get to make roller coasters. Okay. No, it says build and ride. You can build roller coasters, so that's cool. And then I got Time Splitters and Time Splitters 2. Virtual Fighter 4. God, I used to love the Virtual Fighter games. They were so slow, but if you got good at the timing and like knew when to punch or kick, oh, it was very satisfying to land those hits on your opponents. So here's one. I don't know, some Leo or anybody else from Discord or anyone else that watches this, you can let me know. This is called Reckless, the Yakuza missions. So does this count as a Yakuza game? Because it looks like you're driving a car around. So I don't know about this one. Is it a Yakuza game or are they just using that title? And then this is X-Men. What is it? The official game. It's official, guys. And it's got Hugh Jackman on it, so that's cool. And then this is cool. I like this pickup. This is a cool cover, too. I like the art. It's Zone of the Enders. I have the first one. This is the second runner. So that's cool. I really like the that guy that's on there with all the like jacks on his back. I'm assuming that plugs into the robot. I don't know, but it's cool. It's got some cool animation. All right, last stack, and then if you're still here, you get to go. So this is another one I picked up today. I actually saw this exact game 2 or 3 times on eBay, like within the last week or two. And I just couldn't pull the trigger. It was just, I felt like it was a little overpriced. It was like $10 to $12. I found it today at the pawn shop for $5. So I'm super glad I waited. It's Secret Weapons Over Normandy. And I think that's an awesome cover for a game about flying airplanes. I feel like the covers, they're supposed to be exciting and they just kind of never get there for me. I think this is awesome with these old planes and just like they're blurred enough to give them like that sense of like speed. I think that's cool. Here's Pirates, Legends of the Black Buccaneer. It's a little rough, but it's okay. It's not damaged or anything. Here's a cool one, Metal Slug 4 and 5. This is a combo. It's got both of them on there. That's awesome. To find that for a good price was super cool. Then I found these 4 games in a bundle, and I think it was only, I paid either 20 or 25 bucks for all 4, which I don't know how I got that lucky, but it's a lot of the Jack and Dexter games. So here's the first one. What is the title? Precursor Legacy. So this one, it was kind of disappointing because this is a greatest hits, but I didn't have this game. So it will go on the shelf for now. It's definitely one I will put on the list of ones I want to replace with the original. I just want to keep them all the same and not have the red greatest hits on them. But it's okay for now. And then it did come with Jack 2, Jack 3, and then a Jack X, the racing one, which is cool. I don't have as much experience with that, but it looks like it'll be fun. But all 4 of those for a super good price, so I couldn't turn that down. And then I did find the first Animushi and the second, or Animusha and the second one. I didn't get the third one. After I found these 2 for super cheap, I got them like 10 or 15 bucks a piece. I really wanted to get the third one to complete the trilogy, but I'm just not finding it for the right price yet. So it's on the list of games I'm looking for. Hopefully I'll get that soon. Okay, let's see if I can say this right. Inuyasha, Feudal Combat. So I saw the anime for this either on Netflix or Amazon, and I want to watch it. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but it was cool that I saw the anime and then I saw this game, and it was cheap. It was like $12, so pretty cool for complete in box. I got the complete Devil May Cry, the 5th anniversary edition. It does have the cardboard box. The cardboard box is in pretty rough shape, but it's got all 3 of the games in it, so that's cool. I checked them out. They all have the manual. I think one of them has like a bonus disc, so I don't know if I'm going to display them. I think I'll probably take them out of this cardboard box to display them with all the games so that all the games are congruent, or they just look good together. But it's cool that they all came together. Here's an awesome one if you don't know about this, deep dive. This is Psy Girls. Check this out. I can't do gameplay because I don't have the hookups for that yet. I do eventually want to do that for PS2, so you guys can suffer along in my PS2 delirium. I'm in here. This one's cool. Orphan Scion of Sorcery. That's another awesome cover right there. And then I'm not a big, is it a shmup? Or just shoot 'em, or you're in a spacecraft or whatever, just shooting them. Besides like Galaga, is kind of like where my interest ends. But this was like a good price, and it's supposed to be a good game. It's Sylphie, the Lost Planet. It does have a cool cover. It's got like that foil to it. So I found that for pretty dang cheap. So I picked it up. Last month I got the first Sly Cooper, and this month I found Sly Cooper 2 for a super great price. Under 15. So that was like my cutoff for that. Picked it up. Here is Choro Q. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. It has a very weird looking cover, but this is a unique racing game. I don't have a ton of experience with it, but from what I know is you actually like have to build up a car, and it's not just, you don't just go from race to race. You have to buy parts and fix your car and stuff like that. So there's more consequences for your actions or not driving well, which I think is cool. And this actually usually goes for, you know, a few bucks, but I found it super cheap this month, so I picked it up. And the last one, I'm not going to lie, this one I spent a ton of money on. And I'm still, you know, looking for the other ones, but I was super excited to win this auction. I did get it for under $100. I got it for right around 90 actually, which is insane amount of money to pay for one video game, but they're not getting cheaper. And I really wanted to start finding these. But anyways, I got the first Shadow Hearts. I really want to try to find the second and third one, which is not called 3. It's called, what's the title of it? Something else. But I was super excited to pick that one up. I'm very excited to add that one to the collection. Yeah. Anyways, I picked up, that's it for the month. I don't even want to say that's it because that's a ton. But that was everything. This video is super long again. So guys, if you stuck around through the whole thing, thanks so much for watching it. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you next time.